twilight, lead me.
Fala galera, bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Sonoridades. O episódio hoje ainda tá internacional. A gente falou com o cantor Ruel, lá da Austrália. Ele tá lançando o disco Adaptations, no qual ele faz alguns covers, umas versões para músicas e hits maravilhosos. Ele tá vindo aí de uma turnê bacana, tá terminando a turnê agora também no final do ano. A gente conversou um pouquinho com ele. Espero que vocês curtam, gostem, compartilhem. Fácil chegar, a gente tem que chegar. E vamos pedir pro cara vir pro Brasil, né? Ele vem em 2023, vai que ele volta em 2025. Compartilhem a gente. Posso chegar, tem que chegar. Grande abraço.
Out on the moonlit floor, lift your open hand, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance, the silver moon sparkling. So kiss me.
Yeah, the song just came about through just putting a playlist together of like 100 songs from every era and every genre that I liked or that were successful that I could try and make my own. And yeah, I feel like the ones that we picked were just the ones that either felt the best on my voice or the ones that we felt like we could nail, changing the production enough where it felt like one of my songs, but also keeping the same emotion of the original. So yeah, I think that's how like Kiss Me came about as the first one, just because it felt so nice as a ballad and it felt different and it was simple, but it also felt like one of my songs when I sang it.
I bet you know just what you're doing. You're not the type that's used to losing. Cause first you build me up and then with just a touch you leave me here in ruins. Something about your eyes, I can't even walk in the street.
Yeah, it's weird now having just the easiest access possible to put out music where anyone can just pull up a beat off YouTube and then sing or rap over it and just put it out and then it can be a smash. It's like it's pretty wild that is a possibility now. So I feel like it can be a good thing and a bad thing. I feel like it can be a good thing just because all these people that would have never got the opportunity. Like for example, I feel like I would have never got the opportunity if I was trying to make a career in the 80s or the 90s, like having Instagram and social media and be able to actually get my voice out there easily was a massive plus, because I didn't really have any connections at that point. But yeah, I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing, but also I wouldn't change the world I'm in today for that reason.
Getting overblown. No one's jealous, no one's crying, driving on.
I've definitely played around with it just to have fun, like playing around with writing songs and writing and just seeing what the production can do. It's pretty wild. It isn't really scaring me yet, just purely because of how you can always tell if something is AI still. But yeah, I know some massive producers who are just using all AI and just and asking AI for their opinion on like how to get certain sounds. Like, oh, I want my bass to sound crunchy and thick like this Tame Impala song. Like, how can I do that? And then it gives you like all the plugins that they use, and it's like, oh, okay, well that's just like it's just like Google in a way, but just a little bit more direct. But yeah, in terms of them actually generating the songs, I feel like we still got a bit to go before people actually start listening to it like more than regular artists.
Driving on the road, waiting for head-on collision. Springtime funeral. I miss you, but
Yeah, I'm really proud of that album. It was a long schlep getting it together. I think that's maybe, if I could do it again, that's what I'd change, is just maybe being a little bit more direct and just finding the I wish I could go in kind of knowing where it was going to end up, like sonically. So then I feel like I could have made it a little faster. But other than that, like I'm really proud of every song. And yeah, I love touring it. And yeah, I can't wait to do it all again.
Great. And what are your inspirations for not only your music but your career? Do you have any heroes or anything you like when you like to collaborate?
Yeah, I definitely got some heroes from Jeff Buckley to Amy Winehouse to Frank Ocean to the Beatles, like all the classics, and that's going through my head. But yeah, I think I went through like a little period, I suppose, when I was maybe 18 to 20, where I got kind of too obsessed with my heroes, I think, and got a little bit too knuckled down and just like, oh, it's bad if I think that these people wouldn't like this song, which is kind of a dangerous place to be. So I feel like in terms of my heroes, like I've just tried to listen to them as much as possible and take inspiration, but yeah, also not have to worry about it too much and not have to think about, pleasing it too much.
Really does me a bullet, and I can sleep easy knowing, knowing that you're not around, you're someone else's problem now.
It's just been, like I said, I've just been writing this album, and yeah, I've written a lot of songs so far, so I'm like definitely over halfway, I feel like. But yeah, finishing was gonna be is always the longest bit. I think the writing is, it can happen really quickly, but yeah, getting it produced and finished and recorded is where you got to put in the time. So yeah, just gonna finish this album, play these shows, got a few more shows at the end of the year, and yeah, see what happens.
So kiss me.
I still feel like it's hard for me to tell what younger Ruel should do in career-wise. I feel like I've changed so much as a person, my personality, maybe my who I am as a character, I suppose, but in the way I tackled my career, way I tackled kind of everything other than just getting better at songwriting, maybe like other things like that, and just being able to do the things a little more self-sufficiently in my career, I wouldn't really change much, because I don't feel like I've changed much. I feel like I still kind of have this dissociation between who I am and the artist and the the person who's on stage, just to keep me sane a little bit, which I feel like I would do it, I'd still do, and I'd still tell them to do. But other than that, I'd feel like just to not be afraid to really speak your mind, and to stand up for yourself.
Kiss me out in the bearded barley nightly, beside the green grass. Swing, swing, swing that spinning step. I'll wear those shoes and you wear that dress. So kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance. The silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken tree house. Swing me upon its hanging tide. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marks on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me.